Welcome back, Commanders. Today we got an excellent 2v2 match between some of the best players. Playing as the allies, we have Mule and FeriG, both top 10 players. Mule playing UKF as the Australian Defense Battlegroup, ranking number 8, while FeriG playing the USF as the Advanced Infantry Battlegroup is ranking number 5. For the Axis, we have VonManteuffel and HeartlessJager, both top 25 players. VonManteuffel playing the DAK as the Italian Infantry Battlegroup, ranking number 23, while HeartlessJager playing the Wehrmacht as the Breakthrough Battlegroup is ranking number 22. Not only do we have top tier players on today's cast, we also have a top tier caster, Shark, with us. His channel information is linked in the description. So as always, grab yourself some snacks and try to relax, because we're gonna dive straight in this intense match. So welcome to Operation Eindhoven. Today we have a match between Mule and FeriG on the ally side, and on the Axis side we have HeartlessJager and VonManteuffel. With me casting is Shark from Shark's channel. Hello, Shark.
Hey, how you doing, man?
So this is the first time you're on my show, where I have been 3 times with you on your show. So
there's an old saying on American radio: "First time, long time." Right?
Nice.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for inviting me. Happy to be here.
Yeah, interested to see, like, HeartlessJager puts his tier 1 right in front, like at the outside of the range, like even a bit outside of the zone. So
I mean, it makes sense to me. You get it all the way out there, you get a couple of seconds of walking for free. You get some pull your AT guns back there to reinforce. Yeah, always good to micro that. I just want to point out FeriG, he's getting the Jeep out, but he's gone Advanced Infantry, right? So the Jeep can't actually cap, so...
Oh, that's interesting. He has to grind those, his veterancy himself then. So, interested to see, HeartlessJager is setting off some sandbags in the middle VP, but not exactly off at the edge, but doing like a barbed wire in front of it. So, so
that's a lot. That's a lot of building, but
yeah, it's a lot of building. But like, they are not pushing for the middle, so he had the time, and now he can get the MG there. So,
well, and these guys do this stuff for a reason.
Yeah, interested to see VonManteuffel going for and the Crotschützen and the 250, and not going for 2 bomb grants.
I think he might, or we'll see Assault Grenadiers, but you know the DAK, they need manpower more than anything else.
Yeah, so going for vehicles is a way to not bleed too much.
Yeah.
Now he's fighting though, and probably will embark into the 250 when it's arriving. Both Axis players now focusing on FeriG and pushing him off.
Yeah, and Mule for just full retreat there. I thought there was maybe some room. Well, until that 250 showed up, there might have been room to force that Crotschützen back, especially because it can't reverse now. So, oh, and here we see Aussies for Mule.
Yeah, I see VonManteuffel going for the combat half tracks, and HeartlessJager already going for the infantry officers quarters. So both using some tech there. And now pretty interesting to see out that they are not like focusing on the castle here, but more on the other side of the map. Normally you just for the deck player it's logic, because there's more open space there, so more room to maneuver. Oh, the Crotschützen is in trouble now, but makes it out with speed. But now the 250 has to be careful as well.
I really like this approach from VonManteuffel though, right? So going for the 250, getting the combat half tracks, because the allies, especially the Aussies and then the American rifle heavy play, really susceptible to the early vehicles. Although FeriG is teching Infantry Support Center and grenades right now, so that may change.
Yeah, so HeartlessJager also went for the breakthrough and got this MP50s. Oh, Grenadier squad is almost going down from the Jeep, but the Jeep can't push. Will the Aussies get one shot in? They will, but they will miss the target. So Grenadier getting out with his life there. So, VonManteuffel went for the MG34, which is pretty interesting. You don't see that much. But maybe because it's a 2v2 it's different, but in 1v1s you don't see the MG often.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
259 is... Oh, sorry. Say it.
No, I was going to say that the MG is not very good, but it looks like he is very worried about crowd control because he's already teching fire support elements as well. So maybe you see the approach going to be very vehicle and then suppression heavy.
Aussies are in trouble because the 259 deals a lot of damage when they are building.
Yeah, and they don't really have an answer for this, even though it's just a light half track.
Yeah, they just don't have a snare, so. Yeah. And without the support of like the 2-pounder or something like that, which just got built, so.
Well, it's funny, they took a lot of damage, but they only dropped one model there at the very end.
Yeah. So now FeriG is dropping. That's probably why he got his Jeep out. He dropped an MG now for himself with the ability, the VET1 ability from the Jeep.
Oh,
so
nice.
he doesn't need to side tag to tier 2.
I wonder if maybe he thought, because there's always the option to unlock the capture ability, but he probably realized like, hey, things are pretty static right now. The Jeep is a capturing tool, not as helpful as it might have been early game. So I like that choice to use it for the team weapons.
I think so as well. Interested to see Heartless Jager going for the breakthrough and the 250, the MP40s on this map in particular. Because yeah, in the castle they are probably effective because there's a lot of close quarters, but most of the time this map is played out in the middle. So, but if you're using them for flanking,
we have lost control of a victory point.
Oh, the smoke is just off. The scatter is just behind the MG.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Now the 4th shots hit on side of the MG, so.
So that's one of the advantages of smoke over a traditional barrage, is normally the first round hits and immediately cuts off the MG's sight.
Oh,
so you don't have to worry about trying
you
to
saw
kill
the
it.
splash damage on that MG42? Oh man, instantly taking it and now retreating it.
It's gone now.
That's gonna be nasty. Giving the allies an MG42 is, especially in 1v1s, and 2v2 is less, but in 1v1s, an early giveaway from the MG42 is really nasty and can cost you the game. Instantly getting a new one. So.
Well, and VonManteuffel just got the LEIG call in, which is probably the best value pickup in the game.
Yeah, I think so as well, especially in 2v2s. In 1v1 sometimes the LEIG can be less useful, depending on the situations, especially with all the light vehicles being played. But in 2v2 where it's more support elements, you most of the time use support weapons. So, really good flank. There you go. Like I said, coming from the castle, there are the assault grenadiers. And now taking the 2-pounder, so they're trading support weapons over.
Oh, that's a big pickup for the Axis.
Ooh, yeah, and also he took the Allied MG, the American MG. You probably would have liked your own MG back, or maybe the Vickers, but...
Yeah, I'd say that American MG is like just barely one rung above trash.
Yeah.
But it can be annoying. The 2-pounder is a bigger loss than you might think, because these, Axis light vehicles and medium vehicles are very powerful, but the 2-pounder with its high fire rate and wide arc is just like a natural counter for them. Yeah. And so losing that 2-pounder also now threatens, if like FeriG, you see a Stewart coming out for Mule, or FeriG was trying to get Greyhounds out, the 2-pounder is going to feast on those as well.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, you see the Stewards being played with the Aussies. It's pretty, it's one of those light vehicle builds. Because of the over repair, the Stewards can be really durable as well. So.
Yeah, and they can take a couple of AT gun rounds, they can deal well with light vehicles, and then they do a lot of damage to infantry. The Stewards really don't have any negatives in this game, other than a little bit of fuel required to tech into them.
Ooh, Crotch shoots and hit a mine. But it was already low, so... This mortar is a bit far forward. So there comes both teams doing a really good job of keeping units on the flanks all the time and just flanking. Like the mortar and the MG is going to be flanked now by the rifleman, and just lost. And also the other MG is getting flanked by the Aussies.
Oh, and here comes the Stewart.
Ooh.
These half tracks. Yep, one goes down.
Yeah, that was a big hit on the 259.
At least the Pioneers survive.
A capture point is being overrun.
Yeah, there comes another Stewart.
VonManteuffel, he got the veteran squad leader upgrade, but he's only got 2 squads infantry on the field, so I kind of wonder what his approach is going to be. He's already teching his tier 4. He went, Italian infantry, so he has access to the Guastatori, but hasn't pulled any on the field yet.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of debate between DAK players, or maybe between all players, if it's better to go for the veteran squad leaders or going for a third Panzer Grenadier. So I
he only has 1 P-Gren.
He only has 1. That's pretty interesting.
Unless he plans on getting some assault grenadiers out or some Guastatori,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think the P-Grens scale much better, especially in team games, than people would give them credit for. They are expensive, but if you're going to invest in the squad leader upgrade, I think you need to get another squad or 2 of them out. Although I wonder if he's just worried about playing directly into the Allies' hands, but in doing that, right? And now he's second vehicle survival, so I think he's just going to focus on the vehicle upgrades and making his vehicles more and more deadly.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see some P3s then. Or maybe something else, but I guess we're gonna see some P3s. Yeah, the MG, there's the MG. So Heartless went for like 2 more MG42s, and now loses 1. He's gonna use the sprint ability to get it earlier. Nice use of the sprint ability there, just to beat the rifleman to the MG. That's pretty fun. Yeah, that's really smart.
So second Stewart hit the field, and now it was over on the flank. I thought it was going to run over VonManteuffel, but he was able to get a snare in on it. So this is the benefit of the P-Grens. Oh man, and that LEIG forcing the Vickers away.
Yeah, the LEIG is... Oh, there comes the boys. There come the boys running from base.
That infantry assault.
Yeah.
I remember when they announced that as an ability, I thought like, oh, it's just a couple of squads. They'll just get like suppressed immediately. But man,
you just use the Stuka and they're gone.
but the amount of pressure they can create.
Oh, look at the mortar. Yeah, I think the TTK changes just like accidentally buff them as well. So.
Well, the biggest problem, the ability itself seems fine. It's just how short the cooldown is.
Here we're gonna see a nice big explosion. Yeah, that was nice.
And the LEIG also farming some veterancy.
Yeah, that's the downside of using these. I don't think they give full veterancy, right? Or maybe they do, but yeah.
I don't know. It certainly looks like it as these LEIG rounds come in.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
So now the Axis are getting some control back. I see VonManteuffel is getting is pretty backed off. But now the first P3 is out, so maybe he gets a little bit of control back of the left side of the map. Oh, there comes the rifleman sprint.
P3 thinking about chasing down these Aussies. But I think he learned from the crowd shoots and he's worried about mines, and so he's not going to pursue too aggressively.
Yeah, I don't think there's a mine, but at the exact same spot. But
I don't see one either. But if he doesn't have map hacks, he still needs to be concerned about it, right? So.
Yeah, that's right. So Heartless Jager doing a good job using like all his MGs to kind of counter the infantry's assault and like the riflemen. Doing a good work of having a good defense, I guess. So there come the boys again. Oh
dude,
man,
that
cooldown is so low.
And cooldown's so short.
Yeah,
It's just it's a bunch of free pressure.
Yeah, that kind of is it. It's not even like that they are that strong. Sometimes they are if you have like the bazooka upgrades, but
Look at
it's
this.
just the pressure.
He smoked in front of it to get them
that's so
close to
nasty.
these machine guns.
It's a
That
really
is
good combination. I mean, it's kind of the combination you always want to use, right? So,
Smoke and flank? Yeah.
yeah, you just push through, make it so that you smoke in front of like all the team weapons so that you can get in close, but I don't think you see... Oh yeah, that was a nice...
4 Stuarts? Oh,
Yeah.
good lord.
They're having a field day here. I guess we're lacking some mines over on that side.
Well, the 2-pounder was in position.
Yeah, but it's just
gonna
only
do-
one tank.
It's going to do chunk damage, yeah.
Yeah. Imagine you being the 2-pounder and you see 4 tanks. Where do you
Well,
aim?
2-pounder no more.
Yeah. Yeah, and also the grenadiers have to be careful now and getting wiped by the boys.
Now, this is a good move from VonManteuffel, right?
Yeah.
Because you got Heartless Jager kind of absorbing all of that attention, but then a good flank coming in. He's going to pick up these Aussies here.
Yeah, he's gonna pick
At the
them up.
risk of losing the Guastatori to the Stuarts.
He has to be careful now because the AT gun is now also in support. Getting one shot out. Yeah, he needs to get that P3 back. So he's getting another P3. And on the other side we see the munition surplus now getting out from FeriG. Also a Greyhound. So he's gonna go for light vehicles as well. Even this late in the game. So most of the time you see a Greyhound at 8 minutes. And now it's like 16 minutes. Yeah, and still going for that Greyhound. So
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that. He also teched the BARs on his rifles, and so it looks like he's just going to play really heavily into the rifle play here.
Yeah, I guess so as well. I probably saw that the Axis don't have much AT on their side, so like the light vehicles have a lot of room to maneuver on this map as well. You've got both. On both sides there's like a lot of open space where you can maneuver through. And you can't cover everything in mines, so...
Yeah, well, and 2 Panzer IIIs sound good until you see that Mule has 5 Stuarts.
Yeah, that's rough. So I see like Heartless Jager is placing now some shoe mines, which can deal a lot of damage against light vehicles, so...
Really, all you really need are the snares, right? You've got enough AT to clean up those Stuarts if you can knock out their mobility.
Yeah. So
Here
the
comes the
Stuarts are on
train.
the run. Yeah, the Stuarts are on the run again, even though they are like not fully, they're not fully repaired. But it doesn't matter; they are needed on the front. So Heartless now also has a P4 out. P3s have to be careful because they are facing the wrong way.
They're in trouble.
Yeah, they are in trouble. Oh, they're standing. Oh, they got snared.
The tread breaker.
Yeah, that's a nasty ability. I really like that ability from the Brits and CoH3 as well, from the DAK. So... oh,
One
no.
Stuart down.
Yeah, that's one. But losing a P3, that's not worth. Maybe you can get another one. Yeah, that's another one. Nice. On the middle they're still taking shots at each other with the MGs. It's a kind of stalemate. Nice, getting an Aussie squad there is really valuable as well. I think overall, VonManteuffel shouldn't be really too sad about this trade.
I mean, you'd like to keep your P3 alive, but yeah, you'll take 2 Stuarts
And an Aussie
and an
squad.
Aussie squad
So,
for a P3.
I think so as well. So there comes the second P4. Interested to see the P4s instead of only the broom bars. I guess it's probably because of the light vehicles.
Yeah, you need the multi-roll ability.
Yeah, I think so as
Brumberg
well.
get hard countered by the Stuart train.
Oh,
Although all the Stuarts getting refitted. Oh,
there comes the
that's
snare. Yeah, that's so nasty about. That's so nasty about like the British ability is that they can just pressure you with light vehicles, and then when you have like the counters for the light vehicles, they can just refit everything and get some heavy.
They've got to
Yeah.
take away some of the value of that. Like maybe you
Yeah.
only get half of it back or something.
Yeah, I think so as well. This is really strong. But yeah, as you can see, like those players are really just using the meta, just doing a good job at using all these abilities, figuring out how they work, and then making full use of it.
I feel like FeriG is one of these guys who's constantly messing around with like slightly off meta strategies, but he's so gifted he makes it work.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen him do that a couple times. Like there was a match I casted where he built like 3 or 4 snipers, just screwing around. But like, of course, he can pull it off.
Yeah. It's really nasty. I've seen some videos about snipers in CoH3 as well. You have to really micro them to not have them shoot at the same model. But if you can do that, oh man, you can just wipe squads so fast.
Yeah.
So both sides really making good use of smoke. With the allies with the scout, but also the Axis with the... Oh, there's a Cannon on the field. Nice.
Yeah, so you can see thinking late game because he pulled that on the field as he was dealing with that Stuart kind of pain train on the east side of the or west side of the map.
You know what I find annoying about the Cannon versus like the howitzer from the Americans is that like the Cannon you can just reinforce with the Metric, whereas the howitzer you have to like constantly repair it. So when you shoot it against each other, you're there comes a big
Well, in the last patch, they tried to differentiate the different like howitzers.
Yeah.
And so I think that was one of the advantages of the Cannon, because otherwise it didn't really distinguish itself.
Yeah. So the boys doing a look went through to the Cannon, so that's a good call in from the boys there.
Perfect use of it.
Yeah.
The Boston Story and the P-Guns are going to do a lot of damage here, but
P4's having trouble against the Matilda as well.
yeah, they're going to struggle to pen, but those AT guns in the back.
Oh, now the P4 has to be careful because he can't win this fight. Oh, he didn't pen? Yeah, the frontal armor of the Matilda is really strong.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, he's using the ability, that's why he's so slow. Can he get one shot off?
Oh,
yeah, just outside of the view.
A couple of the gun shots on the P4 bounced alive.
And now he has to, like, at the end you have that problem where that ability is not toggleable. So at some point you are like, okay, I'm gonna press that ability, but you lose your movement speed, and then at some point you're like, now I need to get out. I need my movement speed back, and you can toggle the ability back.
Yeah, and then the foot guards just being able to run up, and they carry those bazookas until you wipe them.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes
nice.
the rapid artillery barrage.
Yeah, that's nasty.
The enemy has taken a victory
That's
point.
gonna delete.
Oh, that's the creeping barrage from the Aussies.
Oh,
That is nasty.
so yeah, the Matilda did get engine critted, but
So VonManteuffel just went for armored reserves.
oh nice. So we're probably gonna see a Tiger.
Assuming they can stay in this, they're down to under 100 VPs.
Yeah, but they're getting 2 VPs now. So Heartless Jager is also going for support elements now, so probably thinking about maybe getting Naval Warfers? Or do you think he will go for the Stook? I don't think he's going for Stooks. That will be weird.
Heartless Jager?
Yeah, he's getting support emblems now. So I think he's going for some Naval Warfares to maybe deal with the AT guns and the MGs from the allies. So FeriG is now focusing on the cache.
my overlay is glitched out,
Oh.
so
Now,
I can't.
You can change.
tell what
You
he's
can
doing
change
over
that.
there.
You have to get the faction on both sides. You have like in the bottom you have to go for the faction for the player, and then on the top side as well, and then click on the right building, and then maybe you can see that.
Yeah, it's being weird and showing me the U.S. buildings.
Oh, yeah, that I also have. Sometimes you have to like toggle a bit back and forth. But VonManteuffel now doing a good push on the left side, breaking the British defense there. Maybe can he can maybe even get this foot guard. Oh, he has to cancel the chase.
Yeah, but if this P4 doesn't get out of here,
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah.
I guess not.
He's probably have some sprinting riflemen behind him. So the Axis are now going for maybe a quick... No, they're not getting the triple cap here. Trying to secure both sides, smoke in the middle to for the capture.
Victory point is under enemy control.
It's so meta.
Yeah. Maybe one of them. They're just dancing around in the smoke. Nice, I like that. Now they have to be careful for the Matilda would do a lot of damage. Ooh,
No,
now
P4 already back up to full health. The two Matildas.
Yeah, going for both sides. Now Heartless has to be careful. Still not having a lot of ATs. I would have expected them to have like more AT guns already.
Well, they keep getting cleared. Both sides have decent artillery.
Yeah, that's true. So there now Heartless is getting the Nebelwerfer. And also VonManteuffel is getting the emergency repair kit. There comes the combined push with the boys again. Let's see if the allies will smoke it again.
Well, FeriG just built a howitzer in the back as well, so I think we're going to continue to see...
That was nice try.
Oh, that...
It was a nice try from the assault grants to throw the grenades, but now they get one back.
Quite line up.
Oh, that's big damage. Ooh, nice. VonManteuffel now clearing the foot guard. That's a big catch there.
Yeah, that's a big pickup.
Yeah, that's a big pickup. And you see, and here you see that like, oh, there comes another foot guard gamma bomb. Man, that does a lot of damage. A lot of archery going over back and forth. Heartless still trying to clear like the. Oh,
the Guasatori just really didn't take much damage there.
No, they are really tanky. I mean, they did a lot of damage already in this this match. He's making good use of like the smoke ability as well to keep the... Oh man, that rifleman just almost got obliterated by one of these arties. I always like to see how like 2v2s are just so much more there's just so much more indirect in there than in 1v1s.
Yeah. And I think, you know, especially like team games in general, but in 2v2s, because it tends to be kind of confined spaces.
Yeah.
So you don't have the room to maneuver. Oh, wow. The Canona already decrewed by the American M2A1.
Yeah. But that's the thing with the Canona, you can just like recruit it again really quick.
Do not let it fall into enemy hands.
There come the two Matildas.
Third Matilda. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and the allies. I mean, I don't think like, even though the allies have like a lot of indirects, but I guess maybe if you can micro it, like the flag would be really good, like the DAK flag. Just a really big AT gun.
You know, I was thinking about this, right? The allied approach makes sense. You got the Matildas. I think they're really chonky. They're good at dealing with infantry and team weapons. And you went for the creeping barrage, or Mule went for the creeping barrage, and not the archer. But I think it makes sense. Like you've seen, obviously, you know, Breakthrough for Heartless Jager, so you may eventually see a Tiger from him, and then DAK is other risk of seeing a Tiger. But you also know you're not dealing with Panthers. The most you're really going to see for a while are going to be P4s and P3s, so you can get away with these, you know, the slower heavy tanks rather than tank destroyers. I think it makes sense.
True. Oh, now they have to be careful. Oh, yeah, those pioneers are in trouble. Just placed a mine, but that thing exploded on themselves.
Oh, I feel like sometimes mines do more damage to you than they do to your opponent.
Oh yeah, oh man. Oh, that was a big gamma bomb. Yeah.
Oh,
Now the
Anti-tank gun is
I feel like the middle of the access line sometimes is really easy to break through. But that's also a good thing about like from all the indirect, clearing all the MGs. So Mule is gonna lose another foot guard squad
yeah.
to VonManteuffel.
That's a nice flank there. Good pickup.
Just punishing the single foot guard on the side.
Tiger heavy panzers.
Ooh, there comes a Tiger. And another Matilda getting there. I just realized that Mule has like no infantry left, except for like the 2 Royal Engineers.
So that's the advantage of the Brits, is he can always come in with more foot guards, and they are durable enough that they can still kind of start in the late game and scale okay. Here is...
Ooh, that's a... I hope that would maybe be the...
Yeah, Jerry run.
That's annoying.
Trying to... Yeah, clears the AT gun.
Yeah, but it was a nice try to get like the... Maybe get the Matilda. Or look at how much damage the these bazookas do from the boys.
Yeah. You say... He didn't build weapons support center, so he doesn't have the bazooka upgrade, but
No.
I almost think that'd be worth it at this point. He's got plenty of fuel.
Yeah. And he has like called this squad, those boys in so many times already. There goes the breakthrough tiger. That's the breakthrough tiger. You have to be careful now, because if you're gonna give it too much veterancy, it's gonna be real nasty.
So we're at the point in the game where I almost always start to kind of like wane and suffer a little bit. It's just like super late game. The Axis are at a VP advantage, but the Allies have 2 of the 3 VPs. I feel like this is where momentum almost always shifts into my opponent's favor. So
It's also a thing about your mentals as well. You just have to keep your mind clear at this stage of the match. Is also pretty harsh, because every mistake at this can cost you the game at this point, especially as the Allies with having such low VPs.
yeah, the one thing, well, so VonManteuffel's got the 305 barrage ability, and it's basically available in the next 5 seconds or so here. You really got to try to use that to break up some of this allied artillery, because that M2A1 howitzer is super strong, and then you've got this forward healing. If they can kind of break that line or knock out one of those capabilities, they might be able to scale okay.
And the Allies the Axis are now trying to get rid of the howitzer by barraging it with the Canone standing all the way in the back there, which is a good position, like behind the cover as well there. But yeah, the scatter will be really harsh.
Well, and it's actually getting a bonus from that med truck having some veterancy.
Yeah, that's really good. Ooh, the med truck is almost getting hit by the...
Well, he has 2 of them, so he's okay.
This can be maybe the final push from the Allies here.
But there it is. The 305 comes in, decrews that howitzer. The second round destroys it, so...
Yeah, there comes the Matilda with the rifleman now pushing on the center.
Oh. Navalwerfer is going to knock out the boys here.
Yeah, that's a good job. Yeah, there comes the flame Stuka trying to let the AT guns move. Yeah, burning down the MG. There comes the snare on the Tiger. Is there any follow-up for it?
No, not going to be enough to crit it either.
No, but maybe it...
Oh, that artillery coming in though, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, that's going to hurt, but the Tiger will get out.
Yeah, he sees it just in time.
Oh, there was the creeping barrage, yeah. I've seen like good combos with the snare as well, when you got like the rocket strafe, which can really take out a Tiger if you can snare it and then do the rocket strafe straight after. Mule is now going for the grants, probably figuring out he needs some more firepower instead of tankiness. So we're probably gonna see maybe some... I think he's gonna retrofit the low HP Matilda here. VonManteuffel now going to clear some room in his... some popcat room.
He's unlocking grants, so yeah, I think you're right. I think we're gonna see some withdrawal and refit.
Yeah.
and then a Grant swarm.
Yeah, I think VonManteuffel just got some room in this pop cap, getting the 250 to a scout ahead.
Yeah, I kind of think if VonManteuffel shifted to the center right now, just to maintain some pressure, Heartless Jager could probably push on this flank VP, and you want to force the allies away from their strong point here in the center.
Yeah, I see Heartless now going for, like, his mortar is going to the side now. He's probably waiting for the mortar to smoke the VP and then go into there with the pentagram.
The med tent in the center and the forward retreat point was knocked out as well. So actually, that last engagement, big win for the Axis and kind of freeing up mobility on the map here.
FeriG still only had, like, the only armor he really built was like the Greyhound, which is still there. Hasn't seen much action, I guess. Yeah, now going for the triple cap they are.
Yeah, VonManteuffel, he got the emergency repair kits. So between that and vehicle survivability, it's basically one free tank shot at all of his vehicles. Extra 120 health.
Oh, nice, yeah. Heartless now side-tacking to the Luftwaffe company as well.
I wonder what he wants out of that building.
Yeah, I got the same. I don't think he want, like, maybe, no, I don't know. Oh, there you can see now the grounds come out, so. Oh, there's a broom bar on the field now as well.
And here's the boys counter push onto the side.
Oh, on the left side now, together with a Matilda, which should really break through there. Yeah, the allies now going for a triple cap. Just around at the right time, because they need it at the moment.
I was just about to say, VonManteuffel can call in his register artillery, and then he does. Oh, yeah. That chews through.
Look at all those limbs flying.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's nasty. Oh, now he's hitting his. Oh man, he's hitting himself now. That's nasty. I just think he dug his own grave there with his own ability.
Oh, he's gonna lose his P4.
Yeah, he's gonna lose everything here. Yeah, Heartless has to come in now for the rescue because
he's about to lose his artillery as well.
Yeah. Oh man, the Tiger's gonna get hit from the Tigers on the side as well.
Flak 88 though arrives just in time.
Yeah.
Doesn't kill anything, but it blunts that push.
Yeah, it did kill one.
There we go.
One Matilda went down, so
it's possible that I'm about a half second behind you.
Oh, it could be. Could be. So Broombar now securing the side there as well. Nebelwerfer clearing the middle. Yeah, I think if the assault grants and the panzer grants can secure the middle and the right, I think the Axis can make this secure this game. But yeah, VonManteuffel just lost so much in this last fight. I think maybe the Allies found their breakthrough and maybe can secure this game if they can keep this up.
Yeah, well, and you see the classic DAK problem is he's got tons of fuel, but the manpower just not there for him.
Yeah. So you see, like, Heartless went side tech to the Luftwaffe to get, losing the metric as well. I was like, what do I hear shouting? But it's the AT guns getting flamed by the gustatories. I was like hearing shouts for help. Like, where? Oh man, that should be nasty.
Boys here again, and that's just like a good natural counter to the Flak 36. You combine that with the Grand Swarm.
Yeah, Broombar hit. Oh, hit the mine there. Yeah, it hit the mine there. Oh, there was a big shot. Look at how clumped up they are. And the Tiger as well. Oh my god. We've seen this match some big wipes from infantry. Just because of this infantry assault alone.
I can't believe the Brumbar made it out of there.
Yeah. I guess the Tiger came in clutch. Oh man, just the direct. I like the ragdolling as well. Look at how many models are. Look at that squirming on the ground. Medic!
Sorry, bud.
Oh man. Oh, that's the martyr as well.
Nice incendiary.
Yeah.
Utility truck just rolling right through to maintain vision and probably release some pop cap.
Can they, if they can get the right side there, if you can just clear the MG on the right side, there come the riflemen sprinting in. And that's the. I kind of always like this side, this plays on the match because both player, or like all 4 players are like. On their last leg, losing things left and right, and then you get these big pushes just to get some foot on the VP. Oh, big call in on the flag, which has to set it on another place now. Oh, it's a creeping barrage. Nice dodge there by the by the med truck. What?
Oh wow, that was on the spot.
Yeah. Oh, Boombar going down. Tiger should be able to deal with this with the martyr and the flag. Oh man. Ooh, Tiger's getting engine critted. That's nasty. You don't want that at this moment.
So that's why he side-teched for Luftwaffe for the martyr.
Yeah, for the martyr.
That is a really good answer to the Grant Swarm. You get a couple of martyrs, put them in the back. They're a little bit more resistant to the artillery.
Oh, that Nebelwerfer shot. Oh, those Nebelwerfers did a lot of damage. These boys, though, is really annoying. Yeah. Oh, nice. Getting the grunt here. If he can clear this, these boys, this should maybe can get. This should be possible to like get this VP as well now. With this flag, like I said, getting this flag, even though the Allies have a lot of like indirect. They should be able to get this. Now decapping the middle as well.
Oh, the flag takes a huge chunk out of the Grant.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, nice. If he can kill that AT gun with the mortar as well. Oh, flag has to be repositioned again.
Yep.
Oh, there's the capture. Oh. Yeah, there's the capture. Now on the right side they're fighting for the VP as well. There comes the incendiary Stuka bombing as well. Oh yeah, that's a rifleman. I guess the Axis is... So the Allies pushing now. I think the Axis now secured... Maybe secured the game. On the right side they are capping as well. So rifleman now on the middle VP.
The enemy is down to the last 25 points.
Axis are... The Tiger should be able to go back in. Have to be careful. Oh, now the Nebelwerfer comes on the middle VP. Yeah. Oh, all these RT as well. I think
it's just too much.
Yeah, it's too much. I think the Allies did a really good job getting back towards 90 VPs from the Axis, but it was not enough. I thought the Allies would have had it when they.
I thought they really had the Axis knocked out there.
Yeah, I thought that's a GG well played for the Axis. Man, this game was crazy. So Shark, yeah. Do you have like anything else to say about this game after seeing this?
I think it all hinged on the big push in the middle when they knocked out the howitzer, the ammunition depot, and the forward retreat point. I think as soon as the Axis knocked out that like single strong point, the Allies couldn't anchor anywhere, couldn't guarantee themselves one of the VPs, and that allowed the Axis to start pressuring the flanks again. And then they had to start throwing stuff into the meat grinder just to avoid losing on VPs, and it ended up costing them, right? They had to take engagements they didn't want to. But honestly, it's kind of an insane game, and I love the approach from FeriG, trying to be a little bit, just play a little bit off meta, right? Using the Ranger Commander with no Rangers. Yeah, pretty
also not getting any vehicles in there. Yeah, only a Greyhound.
Yeah, the one Greyhound that just kind of sat on the flank trying to support that VP.
Yeah, I guess you see it from maybe from both players a bit. It's like one player going more for the offensive and one going more on the support role, which is really interesting to see. Oh man, I thought the Allies would have it after they really crippled VonManteuffel there with that push. I thought this can be the game, but I mean, just it was really ridiculous. I'm speechless. So
yeah, in team games, artillery is king, man. We've just seen it twice now in 2 casts this morning.
Yeah, I think so as well. Well, I'm giving one big GG to like all 4 players. This was a great match. Thank you for casting this game with me, Shark.
Of course, bro.
And see everybody on the next one. Bye bye.